Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope you all are doing great. I am back with another live session and I'm waiting for few people to join in so that I talk about today's live session. Hello, I'm very happy to see you all. So before we start the session, what's the rule? Can anyone tell what's the first rule that once I start live session, what exactly we do? Hello. Hi. Happy to see you all. Very happy to see you all. Expressive Vaishali. Nice name. Priya. How are you? Fine. So what is the first rule, guys? How many of you are actually regular live who actually watch my live session? What is it? Great. So anyway, I want you, whoever watching this, 300 plus people, I really want you to drink water before we wait for few more people to join in. So your face is glowing. Thank you. Yes. Simi, thank you. Nice. First rule. Simi, thank you. Very happy to see the message. Great. So, how many of you actually started practicing drinking sufficient water? Yes. Okay, guys. Today we have a special and very pretty guest. So it's a eighth live session of 100 lives with Dr. Akhila. So today's special guest is Punarnavi, who is a Tollywood actress, and she was in Big Boss in Telugu 2019. Very excited to see her, very excited to talk to her because she's the person who actually shared her own experience towards PCOS, and very less people do it. She is one of them, and I'm very glad that she's joining us today. So I'm gonna send request to her. So whoever from Hyderabad definitely know her. Hi, Punarnavi.
Hi, Doctor. Hi, Dr. Akhila Joshi. How are you? I hope you can hear me.
Yes, it's little breaking, not that clear, but I hope everyone can hear you.
Yeah,
So can
hi.
someone suggest? Yes, I think people can hear us, and thank you for joining. Um, and your
And before we start our live, I really want you and also for your 100 sessions creating awareness for PCOS. It's a very
thank you.
my first live has been with you before I got in. So
I'm really glad.
I'm really honored to be here talking to you about my journey.
Thank you, and same here because there are very less people talk about when they go through, and you are one of them. And I'm really glad that you are joined. Great. I
And
hope people can hear us.
your first rule, actually, I'm having some
Oh
coconut water.
wow, great. So guys, you can see Punarnavi is drinking water. So I really want everyone to follow this. So how's situation in Hyderabad, Jia?
So it was pretty bad 2 days back because it was
Okay.
when
Yeah.
things were happening. So I couldn't reach you also, but now it's all
Great. It'll be fine. Let's hope for that.
yes. I'm hoping
Yeah.
that
So
uh,
Punarnavi, I think voice is breaking. We are not able to connect. There's
okay,
some problem. Yeah. So I am not sure. Now it's paused. I think should I start it again? No.
I hope it's fine now.
Yes, it's better now. It's better.
Okay, sure.
Thank God, it's better. Okay, so let's start it. As you don't need an introduction. Everybody knows, especially from Tollywood industry. Everybody knows you. So, guys, she is actress, Tollywood actress, and she has done movies, and she was in Big Boss, 2019. And I'm
Yeah.
so glad, and I'm so happy to have her here. Um, so I have set up her questions, Punavi. Are you ready for that?
Yes, I am.
First, anyway, everybody knows that we are going to talk about PCOD, and that's what I need to know from you. So, when you heard about PCOS for the first time, so how did you feel, and what actually went through in your mind?
So when I was diagnosed with PCOS, before that, I got my checked from a gynecologist, and I got my blood test and all this tests done.
Okay.
Uh, when she told me that I was diagnosed with PCOS, the first thing in my mind was fear, and I was freaking out because this is something. I mean, I've been hearing about, but I didn't uh, see a lot of women talking about it, but they normalized it so much, saying that yeah, I have PCOS, so it's normal. So when I was diagnosed, I was freaking out, and then I wanted to learn more about this. So I started the journey by asking people around me and people on the internet, basically on Instagram, uh,
Mhm.
is this the same thing which is happening to you in your life? I wanted to more. I wanted to know more about it, and I did. So they started talking about PCOS. They were saying that it's quite normal, but these are the things you have to do, like mostly lifestyle changes. This is good.
Yeah.
So when I was learning more about it, uh, I think one follower suggested you a profile, and that is when I consulted uh, uh, your clinic, and it gave a lot more actually when I consulted
Thank
you.
you.
So yeah, it started
Actually,
my.
your voice is breaking, Punavi. It's not clear.
It's
I'm
not
not
clear.
able to. No, it's not clear. I'm not able to
Yeah.
hear you.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. This has been like.
I completely understand. Situation is not that great, so I completely understand. Should I disconnect and send your request again? The network problem, guys. Really sorry. There's a network problem, but okay. I think I'll just
Yeah. Can you
disconnect
hear?
and send your request again.
Yeah, yeah. Because of the cyclone and a lot of rain,
Yeah,
a
I
lot of.
I completely understand.
Yeah.
I
I
think
mean,
let
you
me
can.
try again. Let me
Yeah,
let
yeah.
me send you request again.
Please do. Yes. Thank you.
I'm really this network problem, the best conversations, it actually breaks it up, isn't it? But yeah, she'll be joining us soon again. Yeah. Please, network. We're waiting for her. As because there is a network problem because of the cyclone that happened. Maybe that's the reason there's the network problem. But sometimes I keep seeing these network problems during live sessions. And yes, we have to handle this. There she is.
I hope I'm audible now.
Yeah, slightly breaking. I really don't want this to happen.
Yeah.
Okay, so I hope everybody can hear us.
Yeah. It's a technical. There's a lot of rain and
Uh, no, still it's not clear. Guys, can you hear us? Can you just okay, no problem. Please go on. I'm really sorry because of the break we couldn't continue the conversation. Please take carry on with the conversation. Yeah.
here now.
No. No.
Okay, I'll just try.
Can't hear. Yes, can't hear. Uh, we are trying, guys. We are trying, guys. Please hold on. We are definitely trying our level best to connect. No, there is a network problem still breaking.
I'm so sorry about this technical difficulties. I'm trying.
It's, it's no none of our mistake actually. The problem in the network, no problem.
Yeah.
Now I think I'm better. I think I can hear you.
Okay. Sure.
Yes.
So I was saying, as I was it has been a very long journey. I think I got yours. From there, uh, it's been really hectic. I mean, in the beginning, I didn't know where to start from. So the first thing I did was hire a trainer, and then
Okay.
I started exercising regularly every day. So
Lovely.
that is what the first change I did in my lifestyle. And apart from that, I also changed a lot of what I eat every day. So my diet has been changed. I don't take or drink from plastic, or I don't
Lovely.
use anything plastic. Endocrine
Yes.
any sort of things. I have a copper bottle with me
Now.
everywhere I go. Oh, I'm breaking, I guess.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay, I'll just move around so I, so I can have some signal. I hope I'm audible now.
Yeah, yeah, but I think the start we can hear you and then it's breaking in between. But please go ahead. I'm gonna do this again, Punarnavi. Once the network is fine, we're gonna go for a live
Yes, yes,
again. It's not that clear. No problem.
yes,
Please go. Once
yes,
you
of course.
started, yeah.
So, so I think I did 4 changes in my life. The first
Okay.
is exercise. The second is diet. The third is meditating, and
Mm-hmm.
the fourth is being very, very active and giving myself a lot of time and trying to be stress free.
Yeah.
So, keeping myself away from stress. So these are the 4 main things I started doing for PCOS.
That's very important. I hope people can hear that. That's the end of the day. We think that there is some shortcuts or there is some magic pill that is there to cure this. No, whatever you said, the 4 points are very, very important. Thank you for that. And thank you for giving the points. The next
Yes.
question from me is that how do you handle your work? Because your work is really hectic and you need to take care of your health. How do you manage your health and work?
So my health and work, it's been very challenging because when I'm shooting, I shoot in very odd timings. And with
Mhm.
PCOS comes your sleep management.
Yes,
Sleeping on right time is very, very, very important because your biocycle has to be in control. So if you start sleeping at 9 o'clock and waking up at 7 o'clock every day, it has to be like that. So
yes.
when I'm shooting, it has been a little difficult.
Mm.
I hope I'm audible, or is it?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Yes. Okay. So with the shoot, I work and shoot in odd timing, so it has been a very challenging time. But with before sleep is something I can't manage anyway, but eating food or working out, even when I'm on the sets, I try to walk and make some 10,000 steps every day. If not 10,000, at least 8,000. So this has been a routine of mine because lifestyle changes are something you have to do forever. This is not
Yes,
something you do for 6 to 1 year and then you can go back to your old self. These are something you accept and just do it forever for your life because PCOS is something which can reoccur again if you
yes,
go
yes.
back to your old self.
So as you said, is lifestyle is for lifetime. It's not for a shorter duration. Very
Yes.
simple. So
Yes.
as she spoke about sleep is important, and there are few professions where you cannot, take that 8 hours sleep or that particular time. So where you have included meditation in it, and that's a great option when you're not able to sleep properly. So that's where people have to manage. Of course, it is little tough because when you have a hectic routine, it is little tough. I completely understand that.
Yeah.
But rather than worrying about it, working towards is the right option.
And even exercise, I incorporated yoga and kickboxing and walking, running. So I don't stick to one thing saying that fitness is this. I've been
Yes.
seeing that your burpee challenge, it's a great initiative again, ma'am, because burpees and squats are always a PCOS friendly workouts and exercises. And walking is also very PCOS friendly. So I've been doing a lot of exercise and working out, like physically active. So when I started being very physically active, I've been seeing a lot of results from October to November from here. So being physically active and being stress free are something which are very important for you to actually reverse this cycle. Uh, Apart from this, even eating right. There is no cheat day in PCOS. I mean, your cheat days are different from other cheat days.
You just have to be mindful when you eat it. You just have to be careful. That's it.
Yeah.
That's how you handle your work,
Yeah.
and that's a great thing because it is not easy as we say. When you're working all day or sometimes not, because as you said, it is odd hours, but that's a good thing that you're taking care of your lifestyle. So, what do you
I was
want to say?
very, I in the beginning, I was very confused and scared. I didn't know how to deal with PCOS or where to start from. So
Yeah.
I started from taking tips from, of course, from every other woman and also you, ma'am. And I try to incorporate that in my lifestyle because these are something our grandparents and mothers have been doing for generations to generations, eating right and being physically fit. So for us modern women, PCOS has been it's a curse and a boon. So so I started taking it in a positive way rather than beating myself saying that this is something biological issue which has come to me and I have to deal with this. But this is something, it's a lifestyle change, and I think my body is telling me something, so I'm listening to it. So in the
Yes.
beginning, it could be confusing, but you need to convince yourself that this is the only way. There is no shortcut.
You're motivating so many people. You can't even you're making seriously because
I,
I keep seeing every day so many tough cases on this issue. And as I said, there are very less people who actually talk about it. It's like very easy. Okay, that's okay, PCOD, that's okay. People are not taking that seriously.
yeah.
But when someone speak about it, people actually understand it, how to adapt it, and that's where you stand out. Thank you for talking about this.
Thank you so much for having me. I mean, we are human beings and we are very adaptable. And this is nothing if you think about a lot of things which are happening in the world. This is something our body giving out a message saying that please take care of yourself a lot more than this. So that's all we can do for our physical mind and mental mind. And this is just, I'm still learning a lot of things. I'm still learning, seeking knowledge about PCOS. This is not it. So maybe today I am only working out and doing this, but I want to change more things in my lifestyle, upgrade them, or so I'm just educating myself about PCOS more, and I want to encourage other women, saying that there is no shortcut. There are, maybe you will be given prescribed synthetic hormones which can work only for a short period of time, but the effects you will have on your body is for long term. So it is up to you. It's all up to you at the end of the day if you want a short answer or a long long answer for this.
Agree, agree, completely agree. So what do you want to tell whoever is suffering with PCOD? What do you want to share or tell that they have to do or how they need to handle? So from your side.
So I really want to tell all the women out there that they are enough. They are not less. They're not less big just because they have PCOS or PCOD or any feminine problems. It's fine. It's fine to have them because we all are in together. Because I don't want them to feel inferior because this is something which happened to them, but it happens to all of us women, modern women, because of
Yeah.
our lifestyle or the way the society is. So I want all of them to take this very seriously rather than just acknowledging it and saying that it's okay, it will go away. But this is not something that will go away if you don't act upon it. So I
True.
want them to seek help wherever wherever they want, because there are a lot of people to help us, a lot of doctors, a lot of dietitians, a lot of trainers. So the first thing I did is question myself what all changes I need to make in my life, and I did. And I want to send a message out there to all the women that this is very reversible. It's not something which will go away temporarily in 1 year, 6 months or 1 year. This is something you have to slowly do, and it will be reversed maybe in a year, 2 years, or 3 years. And but that shouldn't be your goal. The goal for you has to be healthy, to become
Yeah.
more healthy in life, and to become more mentally happy, and to take this as a challenge.
Lovely, lovely, wonderful. Yeah, I hope people got this. But one more question out of the box. It's not a PCOD. It's about terrace gardening, and
Yes.
that's my motivation to many people. So I really want you to talk about your terrace gardening because I keep seeing a small, leaves coming out and all. That's very, very pleasing to eyes. So tell me about that.
So I started my hydroponic gardening, farming basically from through Urban Kisan. They sent me an hydroponic installation. It's something I started doing because I was very interested and intrigued to grow your own food, what you're eating every day. So this is going to teach you a lot of lessons like patience and where it comes from, what all effort it has to be put to get vegetable, herbs, or fruits. So I started that journey. It's been like a month, and I think my first harvest was coriander, spinach, and go amaranth, red amaranth, and I think gongura sorrel leaves.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. That's
yeah,
the happiness, when you grow and eat your own
yeah,
food. Different
yes,
happiness. Yeah.
yeah.
So how
It's been
can people
wonderful.
they can start their own farming?
So I started hydroponics with the help of Urban Kisan. So Urban Kisan is a farming company. They started their own hydroponics. They sell it in Bangalore and Hyderabad too. They started from here. So they helped me out and they sent me their book, a manual to study about hydroponics and how it works. And that's how I started my farming experience. So there's a lot to learn in farming. I just got into it and I thought this is just a small subject, but it's a very big subject when you actually go deep into it. So I'm still learning. I'm learning how to make fertilizers, natural fertilizers to spray on your plants. So all that is happening. So I can give you one advice if you want to make a fertilizer. So you can take 4 drops of neem oil and natural detergent and water and shake it, and it could be a fertilizer. And there's one more thing where you can use sour buttermilk, natural
Okay.
detergent and
Uh,
water, and make a fertilizer for your plants. So I'm
wow.
still learning. I'm still
Lovely.
learning about
I
this.
think we need to start adapting all those.
Yes, yes. Growing your own food is makes you liberated and makes you a lot of happy. It makes you happy and you know where it is coming from, and that's something, it's very you'll feel very confident and free when you know that, okay, this is where my food is coming from.
True, I completely agree. That's a different happiness, different satisfaction that you get when you grow your own food. Lovely,
Yes.
lovely. Thank you for the information. So the last question I have is, what do you want to tell our viewers what they need to do to change their lifestyle if they are going through some health issues? It's not only about PCOD, it's overall if they are going through. From your side, what you have adapted, which they also can follow.
So I really want to tell people that it's very normal. Don't feel that this is not going to go away, but you have to normalize it. And when you normalize it, don't take it for granted. It's still there.
Yeah.
Don't think it's going to go away if I don't care about it. It's going to be there. I want them to make lifestyle changes where our parents and grandmothers have been telling us, saying that eat good food and work out every day and
Yes.
be stress free mentally, be very free wherever you are. Try to take some time off for yourself, and just do whatever makes you happy, mentally free. That is very,
Yeah.
very important. And keep yourself very active always. I know we all have good days and bad days too, but it's okay, work on them and try to understand yourself more. When you have a bad day, tell yourself that you are having a bad day, and it's not because of you, it's because of your PCOS and mood swings. You have to understand that and not beat yourself for it. So, and lifestyle changes are something I've done by taking guidance from my trainer and working out, and not limiting myself, saying that I have PCOS, I can't work out or do this certain type of exercise. I want to try out and see what my body likes. So
Yes.
that is the first important step I want everyone to take, to start exercising and becoming more physical, and eating good food rather than eating outside. Make your own food. Please cook your own food rather than eating outside. It doesn't matter on a weekday or weekend. Maybe in 7 days, you can treat yourself for an ice cream or going outside. But I strongly suggest and recommend people to actually make their own food and eat home food meals. So that, and stress free. Please don't stress out. Stress can be a very big trigger for PCOS, and my PCOS was triggered by a lot of stress I've given to myself and my body. So stress control is very, very important. How physical health is important, compared to that, the same thing, mental health is also very, very important. So I want everyone to be mentally strong and also physically strong. So these are the things I really want to tell out all the women out there, and not to worry about PCOS, but also take an action from now, here on, right now.
So don't get panic, just work towards your
Yes,
lifestyle.
working towards it is very, very important.
Yes, yes, yes. So she said about sleeping well, she said about reducing your stress, eating right, making your own food, and then physically be active. As we always say there, I see few things that you have to do only this much, these activities for PCOS and not these. So there is nothing like that. It depends on how your body is reacting to
Yeah.
one activity. For example, you are doing kickboxing because you enjoy it, your body works better. Maybe if I do it, I may not enjoy it. That's okay. So we need to find out what is right for our body and what is not suitable for our body. So
Yes.
that's only you who can actually decide.
It's always good to experiment with anything, but you need to take that first step of starting something, because we always have these questions, a lot of questions before we start anything. But take that one step and start anything. If you don't like it, you can always quit. But once you love it, you will absolutely love it, and your body will love it.
So you can't miss it.
Yes.
One last question. I'm telling this in
Yes, yes,
style.
yeah.
That is, how are you feeling? Because we did a live session maybe 3 months back or so. How are you feeling now with your this PCOD issue? How are you feeling? Your experience?
Now I feel like I know and understand how my PCOS works, and I know when I eat something bad, how my body reacts. When I eat
Yes.
something right, how it is. So I have that knowledge of how my body works right now, and I'm pretty more confident and pretty much level-headed about PCOS. So I feel like I can reverse it whenever, but sometimes I become impatient too because the results are very slow. They're not very quick. It's not so for me. If I was a normal woman without PCOS, reducing my weight in a month, at least 2-3 kgs, is very easy. But now that I am
Yes.
diagnosed with PCOS, I have to be more patient with my body because my results are not going to be shown very quickly. So that is what I realized, and I've been trying to tell myself that I need to give my body physically and mentally some time to actually go through the process. So it's been 3 months. I've seen small results, I've seen bigger results too, but the change in my weight has been the same, sometimes fluctuating. I know how many kgs it reduces, how many kgs it increases. So that fluctuation has been there. And I feel like we shouldn't judge our body health wise, at least not by our the weight of our body. So
True.
that is what I realized, because our hormones fluctuate every day so much. One day I can weigh this much, and the next day I can weigh more than 3-4 kgs rather than that. So I want women not to worry about their weight and just carry on their lifestyle, and their lifestyle changes what they're doing for their body for longer term benefits.
That's lovely. That's lovely. Thank you for answering all the questions. Thank you for joining. And I hope people have understood what she told you. I mean, she explained it so really well. I hope everybody got that point.
I
Thank you,
hope
Punarnavi.
everyone, yeah. I'm glad I did this live with you, Dr. Akila Joshi. I mean,
Maybe
I
as
really want to encourage other women to actually take care of their body, because it's very mandatory, because future is female and we have to take care of ourselves. It's very important because we have to be physically and mentally ready for anything in life.
so every woman out there have to understand how we need to take care, because we usually women forget about our own health and then
Yes.
talk about kids, husband,
Yeah.
family.
we have
So
we share our love, we share our body, we share our everything to everyone, our loved ones, and we forget to take care of ourselves, which is very important. So I feel like we have to come first. I know that we have a lot of people to love, but our priority should be ourselves first, and later on everyone.
true. Thank you, Punarnavi, for joining
Thank you for
in.
having me.
Thank you for a lovely session. We'll catch up again soon sometimes. And please
Yes, please.
stay to Bangalore once everything is fine.
Yes, of course I will. Of course, Bangalore is my very favorite city. It's close to my
Oh,
heart. Of course.
lovely. Okay, take care. See
Take care,
you.
ma'am.
Bye.
Thank you. See you. Bye bye.
Yes, it was a lovely session. It was really informative, and I hope everybody could hear us. There was a network problem in the beginning, but that's okay. That happens many a times with the live session. But it was really good. Thank you, Punarnavi, for joining and speaking so much about PCOD and so much of lifestyle change. And I'm sure many people are motivated and they're going to work towards changing their lifestyle. Thank you all for joining in. I'm going to come next live with a special guest again. So stay tuned, stay healthy, and stay happy.